Hello, Huffman family. It pains me to not be sitting at the school with y'all today. But I hope that you guys enjoy this training, and I'm hoping that I set it up so that it's easy to understand and work through. So I just kind of want to give you some information before we get started, kind of the what and why behind all of this. So we're going to do some writing, some learning through the lens of writing instruction today. And kind of how I set this up is you guys each will get a link from Jamie that will ask you to make a copy of this digital notebook. And so you'll kind of work through this digital notebook to go through the learning today. So this very first page, I don't know if this is possible or not, but if you guys have some pre-established systems that you can meet as collaborative teams today, that would be really great because I know many, if not all of you, are working at home today, which is exciting. There's two kind of teams that we're going to have. A vertical team that would be like a K through 5 person meeting together in different groups, and then your collaborative grade level team. I'm not sure if either one of those are possible today, but even if the vertical team isn't possible, the grade level team would be great, just that you can visit with your grade level as you work through some of this learning today. So what you'll do is you'll click on this link here and it will ask you to make a copy of this, and then you will have your own copy of this digital notebook. So our learning targets today is we're just going to kind of talk about what is good writing. Just what do you think in your grade level, specific or not? What is good writing? We're going to understand the data and implications for instruction. We're going to understand the composition teach standards and the vertical alignment of K5 for those. We're going to review the lead forward revising and editing checklists that they've created for us, which are based on those revising and editing standards that we have in our TEKS. We're going to understand the primary writing workshop resource for Plano, and we're going to develop campus-wide writing commitments. So that's kind of the part, the very beginning and the very end. I would love for you to be able to meet with people that aren't in your grade level, but if not possible, totally fine. We will make it through. So your table of contents is here, and as you click on each tab, it will take you to where you need to go. And there's also a home tab that will bring you back. So we're going to do we're going to do a good writing brainstorm to start with, and a data dig of the star writing, talk about the TEKS, talk about writing workshop, and then make some campus commitments if there's time. So let's go to tab 1. This tells you how long, what kind of groups you're going to be in, and what you're going to do. So if you just turn the page, you're going to do an independent quick write and a collaborative vertical team quick write. And then you can take any notes on this page that you need to. Everything I'm telling you is written on each of these, and they're actually slides, right? If you need to go back to the beginning, you can go back to the beginning. So tab 1 is just talking about what is good writing. What are our expectations for good writing? What does that look like? Tab 2 is when we're going to get into STAR data. Now, I want to give you some words of love and caution before you do this. I'm sure fourth grade, right, has for sure looked at the STAR data, and I don't want you to be disappointed in it. I want you to understand, you're going to kind of go through some of these reflecting questions. The reason that I actually posted the data, the analysis, and then the actual STAR test is here that you can click on. And as you look at this, it will show you your scores from 2019. And as you scroll down, I want you to look at the items, and I want you to see the standard, the TEKS is here, the Huffman average correct, and the district, that's what the D is, average correct. I don't want you to be disappointed that your scores are less than the district. We know that half of our schools in this district are extremely high performing simply because of their circumstances, right? And so I want you to know that you guys, I want you to see this because I want you to see that questions that you scored high on, the district did as well, and questions you may have scored lower on, the district did as well. I also want you to see sometimes when your Huffman kids picked another answer in a pretty large group, and then see the star is the correct answer, so that you can have some conversations about that. Why do you think some of our kids picked F instead of J? So that's why that is there. It is not to make you feel bad. Okay, it really truly is there to reflect on, and know that you guys are in a 3-year process, right? You have been doing the IB program. This is only the 3rd year, and know that what you're doing is growing Your data is growing. It is improving. We are getting better at our craft, and your unique population of students. And I believe in you so much that I sent my own child there, and I only have one of them. So that should really say a lot to you. So please know that is what is meant by analyzing this data. Then we're going to go to this next section. Again, we're going to look at the TEKS. It's going to be about 20 minutes you spend here as a collaborative grade level team. And here's what you will do. And it tells you even how many minutes on each slide. So the links and things you need are here. The notes that you will make are here. What you're going to do and how you're going to do it is all here together so that you guys can have very explicit instructions. Then the fourth section is talking about writing resources. You're going to look at the HMH writing workshop and discuss some things around that. I think this writing workshop is an amazing resource for y'all to use, not only because it's accessibility face to face and virtually, but also because the modules, the 12 modules in first through fifth grade and the 9 modules in kindergarten are written independently, let's say. So they're not relative to the other ones necessarily, which is great because you guys can move them around as you need to for your units of inquiry. So I really love these modules, and I love that third through fifth grade is completely aligned, all 12. First through second grades, all are aligned except 2 modules because they're opinion writing. And then kinder has 9 modules, and a couple of them are opinion writing also, so they're not aligned. The video for Kinder is explicitly linked here. So Emily, Eden, and your crew, you guys, and Sean and Ashley and all the people in kindergarten, you guys can look specifically at what's happening in kindergarten there to support you guys. So there's some links and some reflective questions. And then the fifth section is the campus writing commitments. This is the really powerful part. So you've looked at your standards, you've looked at your resources, you've looked at your data, and now we're going to talk about what does this mean for Huffman? What are going to be our commitments? Like, we're not going to let kids leave kindergarten without ... And when they get to first grade, we want them to ... So you're going to make these commitments. And this is the part where it's really going to be important, I hope, in some of your PLC sessions, your collaborative team sessions that you have on campus, you can come back and revisit this, because by creating anchor charts in every single classroom where you are using things like this. Now, these are an example where you are using the words and icons to identify what that means. We know that's really important for our ESL students and our younger learners. I love these anchor charts that were created in another campus, but they're actually posters. And so I don't like that part. I don't like that you just made a poster and stuck it up on the wall. So if you guys are developing these with students as anchor charts that you write down every time you teach a writing skill and you put it up and you remember this is our commitment in kindergarten, we will always use periods. We will always put space between our words. We will start our sentences with capital letters. Then our first grade teachers can take that and run. And second grade can take what they did in K and 1 and run. And so those are the commitments vertically K through 5 that you are really committing to. For the whole campus. And having those anchor charts written with the kids is what anchors them to those charts, not creating posters and hanging them up on the wall. So that's really the power in that. So I wanted to share these examples, but also give you that kind of caution. And then the last section is just notes, just for you to take notes and write down anything that you want to make sure you have, that you need, and you don't want to forget. So that is quickly just through those sections, kind of talking you through what to do. Remember, all the directions are there. I will be available if you need me. You can send me a Teams. You can call me in Teams. Many of you have my phone number. You can text me or send me an email or whatever. Just reach out to me, and I am happy to jump in and help you guys. So really just moving from what is good writing to what does our data say we need to work on and where are we headed? What do our TEKs look like vertically K through 5? What are our resources we're going to use to support the instruction of those TEKs? And then what are our commitments across Huffman that we can help support our kids to be better writers? Thank you so much for letting me set this up for you guys today. I am so thankful for each and every one of you and love you all so very much. I hope that this learning is helpful and I hope it's powerful. And I just know that you're changing the world every day. So thank you for all you do.